quick show of hands, right? Who here really likes anime, or at least watches anime casually? Cool. All right. I like that table. All right. So second question: who here, likes Attack on Titan, or have seen Attack on Titan? Same table. Same table. Good. Good. Guys, looking at your laptop, are you watching anime over there? No. All right. So, welcome to Anime Matters, and today we'll be talking about, the anime industry and how brands can apply anime for, the upcoming campaigns, or even if you're talking about long-term, campaigns or brand strategy as well. But I'd like to start the story of 2020, right? And I think, for marketers, we all think of it as the year where, digital got fast-tracked. Social media has seen the highest engagement of all time, as well as e-commerce has seen tremendous growth as well. And of course, definitely streaming. And of course, streaming has actually helped anime maintain really strong as a $17 billion industry for that year as well. But the biggest change in the anime industry in 2020 was that for the first time in history, the international market outside of Japan has actually surpassed growth of the anime industry as a whole. So what does that look like as a projection or in hard numbers, if you really needed to look at it? So here we are at 2020, where 51% of the world's of the industry comes from outside Japan, right? And this year, it's just continued to grow. We anticipate 56% of the anime industry's profits to come from outside of Japan as well. And in 5 years, we expect it to surpass, 29 billion USDs. And that's with 70% of the world's industry engaged in anime and bringing in industry for the markets as well. Cool. And for a consumer base, that equates to about 40 to 60% of the world's population watching anime. Whether it's casually or as super fans who, just watch every day, even while they work as well. Okay, this table's taking pictures in the front. Oops, sorry. Yeah, and today anime is the third, the slide's gone a bit wonky, but today anime is the third most in-demand genre, just after crime dramas and sitcoms as well. And in terms of who's watching anime, it's no surprise that Gen Z and millennials form the majority of your anime audience or your anime fans as well. But we also do have a significant number of audience from the older consumer groups as well. And that's because anime has been around since the 70s and 60s. So every generation has a list of their own cult favorites and classics as well. But what really makes it attractive to marketers is that 90%, the text is not appearing, but Gen Z make up about 90% of the internet's anime content creators today. So if you think about it in marketing terms, these are your audiences who are actively posting about anime and creating that word of mouth advocacy. And for brands, brands who do any type of brand collaboration, characters and entertainment properties are the number one choice because they're brand safe. They carry stories with them and they engage the customers in a very personal way as well. Following that, is of course brands, fashion brands, sports, and celebrities and influencers and NGOs fall under others as well. So from here, we'll talk about one of our biggest titles, and we have on stage actually, one of the world's biggest anime publishers, Kodansha, behind some of the biggest names like Attack on Titan, Ghost in the Shell, and the cult classic Akira. So I'll hand it over to Yoshi. Big round of applause, guys.
Thank you, guys. Well, thank you very much for staying after such an exciting stage. Well, thank you for all of you for staying. Thank you in this lunchtime. Just a quick intro again, who we are. We are a combined team with Dentsu. Oh, that's there. Dentsu is an advertising agency, a marketing agency, trying to change yourself into a new age agency. But Dentsu and Kodansha. Moriguchi-san is from Kodansha. Thank you. We are here to try to introduce a new marketing solution into this market as well. Well, it's not technically new, but rising new solution. Yes. Any comments from, yeah. Just a quick. 挨拶。
はい、Nice to meet you. 講談社の森口です。いろんなここ3年、4年の環境の変化で、VOD の普及によってうちのコンテンツが皆さんと接点を持てる機会がどんどん広がっています。ぜひ今日これからご紹介する例をもとに、皆さんと、コミュニケーションできる機会を持てればと思います。よろしくお願いします。
Yeah. Yep. He's Mr. Moriguchi from Kodansha, right? Couple of years, like thanks to the OTTs like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and all that, like I think it's providing you an opportunity to be in touch with Japan-born animes, and he's gratefully thankful for that opportunity, and hopefully to bring that into the next level as well. Thank you very much for having him today. Thank you, guys. Please applause. Okay, just a little quick, yeah? So, Kodansha is one of the largest manga publication company in Japan, constantly and massively creating new IP continuously. The number of comic they issue goes up to 1,500 per year. And then the anime title that they produce per year is 20 to 30. So continuously creating more than one title per month is born from Kodansha. And the ones that are highly in the top level, goes out to the global market and have a witness to you. Anybody knows Akira, Attack on Titan, Ghost in a Shell? Probably no. Like anybody knows Akira, Ghost in a Shell? Yeah. Great here, yeah. Ito-san sitting over there is a producer of Attack on Titan. The Attack on Titans is finishing this April onward. If you like to make any change in a story, ask him about it. Yeah? And he is going to be producing lots of activity toward the finale of Attack on Titans coming up. And for those marketing related persons, I'd like to speak to you. Attack on Titan is one of the largest hits from Japan. It's even more popular than NFL in the United States among the Gen Zs, believe it or not. We did the research, right? And the hype is coming up toward April. So we are interested in having some marketing collaboration with the title, brands coming along to communicate to the Gen Zs. Anyways, this is Attack on Titan. And most of you kindly stayed for this session, know what this title is, but please show the video, please.
待っていたんだろう。ずっと。2000年前から。誰かを。
This is a story where like the high combat battle actions and high philosophy, whether you are carrying your right justice or not, that synergize in a high level. It's a great story, I think. And then this is actually, again, being accepted by a part of the world. Even Europe, European Soccer League is using Attack on Titan for their marketing communication. The DJ, Steve Aoki, is having some marketing collaborations. NFL players having some posts with the Attack on Titan. It's around the world. And here in Singapore too, the exhibition of Attack on Titan took place till just a month ago and attracted about 100,000 attendees to this event. 100,000 in Singapore. And that's quite a lot, right? So again, this is the rising power of anime. Maybe for those of you who are father or mother, I don't know, in my generation, may not grow up with anime, but anime is actually sinking in to the lives of the Gen Zs, your sons and daughters, right? And particularly, like persons of you who are a fan of anime, I'm happy to have you, right? Anyways, this power is not just in the niche market, but it's coming. So I'd like to introduce how this is taking place in the field of marketing. Brand crossing with anime. And it takes We do that often in Japan. My boss here, Nii Yusuke-san, is a leader in my division, just handling lots of anime collaboration in Japan. Probably like 30 or 40 collaborations per year handling. It's just massively going on. And now we like to take that know-how that we have from Japan and bring it to this APAC market and global. Couple case studies I'd like to go through. Anyways, the case studies. We have a Burberry case, which we are proud to introduce, which will come later from Eimi. But I'm just going to quickly go through two titles. Attack on Titan with Japanese beverage maker Asahi. It's simple. We did a product collaborations. Product, right? Just placing the visual on the product. It's simple, but like we can be creative about it. We can have like a different kinds of visual on top of it, original visual on top of it. We can make lots of tweak about those people to just buy multiple of these, even if they're not even fan of the coffee. That's something that. So we raise. That, of course, contributed to the rise of the sales. A lot of tweets, a lot of buzz. It gives a fan and joy for the audiences, the fans already too. Another one, Nissin, in this case is in Hong Kong. It's, for those of you who understand Chinese language, please go on a video.
Nissin, 面向好未來。
お前ら、うなじを切り開け。
おいおい QR 取ったら WeChat ポイント貯めてグッズもらえるってスマホケースももらえるのか取れ
新品種先啦，番茄未上市。
Yeah, for the anime fans who's looking for something new on the social, this comes up so naturally to them. It's not even marketing. It's another entertainment for those Gen Z that are fan of the anime, right? This is how we can immerse your brands into the fans' life. Anyways, that's the key visual. And from the marketing perspective, right, like media agency perspective, we wanted to lead the drive, traffic into the WeChat program. That was successful as well. Anyways, that was a quick going through. And a key case study which we like to introduce today the most is this one, Burberry. Yeah.
Thank you, Yoshi. Hi, everyone. I was very nervous, but I'm trying to do my best, so please bear with me. So I'm Eimi from Dentsu, Japan. I'm the content producer and specialize especially in manga and anime. And today, I was supposed to have Burberry person together with me, but unfortunately, she couldn't make it. It's too bad, but I'm still happy to share this wonderful case, one of the wonderful case of the brands with manga and anime. So, as you can see right there, this is a case that Burberry, for the first time in its history, partnered with Japanese manga. And Burberry was looking for a way to connect with the youth culture in an authentic way, to communicate their brand story to the Gen Zs in Japan. And they knew that the power of manga or anime is the key to the success, but they didn't know how. And the most important thing to leverage the power of anime or manga is one, to find the most relevant anime title to the brands, and two, what was it two? Oh, deliver the message that is in an authentic way to protect the context of the title that it conveys. So, okay, I think I'll start with a campaign video. I changed the slides before this presentation, but can you play the video? So this was the launching video that we produced for the Burberry Blue Period campaign. Sorry, this was an old slides. But what I wanted to explain here is that first we chose Oh, there you go. We chose Blue Period. So I want to talk about this title a little bit. So this is a manga that was produced by Kodansha. It is about this young high school student who decides to throw himself into the world of art. Throughout the story, he questions himself. What does it mean to become an artist? What does it mean to pursue your goal in your future? And what does it mean to think about who you are? So this is like the questions that we all once questioned yourself when you are young. And that's why there are so many fans of Blue Period. And this is something that Burberry thought it resonates with their brand story. And hold on. I wanted to show you this graph. And this is another reason why Burberry was very convinced to collaborate with Blue Period. Oh, and I think you can't see the most important part. The research survey shows that Blue Period has the stronger affinity to fashion compared to other titles, which strongly convinced Burberry that this is the title that they should collaborate. And that is why they chose this title. And then, so the question comes to how. So we chose to create a spin-off manga story that beautifully tells the collaboration between Blue Period and Burberry. I'm a little bit confused. So this is a story. This story beautifully tells about this young guy, again, questions himself. What does it mean to him, the fashion? What does fashion mean to him? What does a luxury brand mean to him? Which leads to another hint of how fashion can strengthen who he really is or what he wants to be in the future. And Lola bag, you can see on the screen, played an also important role in our spin-off story. So this is the bag iconic bag that Burberry has produced. And what we did was to brief the author, the manga author, to understand the characteristic of the Lola bag, which was being bold, being strong, or being creative. And we had the author understand this bag and transform her understanding of the Lola bag into a character, which is Lola. So this is how we had the readers and the audience understand and even resonate with Burberry's brand story through author's eye. And then we distributed that spin-off story through online and offline. And in addition to that, we conducted a holistic marketing approach, including running a campaign bus in the city of Tokyo. And we also did a cover page collab with Figaro, the fashion magazine. We also did a collaboration with one of the fashionable bookstores in Japan, as well as in-store installation at one of the Burberry's boutique in Japan. And Burberry also did a store activation. They did very well in PR activities. So what they did was they produced a launching party event at one of the Burberry's boutique, inviting various kinds of media, as well as influencers and celebrities. And they succeeded in creating a huge awareness of this campaign across all over Japan. And And so this campaign was meant to be domestic only, but we were quite surprised that many of the media, overseas media, has talked about it, has posted about this campaign, especially in APAC area, including Singapore, such as Elle Singapore. So this is like a quick summary of how brands can leverage the power of manga and anime, and maybe even make the campaign go beyond just like a simple one-way communication style. So I hope this kind of makes sense to you, like the power of manga of anime. So this is the end of the presentation for the Burberry case. Now I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, I think Moriguchi-san wants to add just a couple comments from him. Moriguchi-san was, in this Burberry case, in order for us to bring it to the world, Dentsu, Eimi herself is Dentsu, a marketing agency who was leading the relationship with Burberry. She is the leader doing this, but to arrange, Moriguchi-san was on the publisher side, arranging with the author of this title. So I'd like to hear how he thought about this campaign from his point of view. Yeah? Japanese. Yeah, I'll translate.
バーバリーとのコラボレーションは、作家さんの全面的な協力があって成り立ったんですが、何よりファンの共感を得て、それ自体が盛り上がりにつながったことが多分企画自体が大きくなったことだと思っています。コンテンツの力も、もちろんなんですけど、あらゆる企画でもいかにファンの共感を得て盛り上げることができるか、それが多分こういった企画の成功を握っていると思っています。
I'd like to make one note, mostly thanking to the fans. But yes, this campaign was achieved because of the support of all these people and the author herself draw the original manga. That was the big step. But for the success, the program, the new original manga was synchronized with the minds of fans. The fans liked it, making it authentic to the fans. So existence of the fans and providing something that matching to the minds of fans is the key for the success, he thought. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. That's all the case studies that we have and all the introduction from us. And Robin has a last slide to show.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. So just the final slide. Here we go. So in the next few months, we'll be conducting consumer research on anime fans in Asia Pacific. So do feel free to scan the QR code on the screen, and we'll have it sent to you, just for guests who are, have come to this event and have boarded the state all the way to the end as well. All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And for those who love anime and we like to hear your thoughts as well. Please come and just speak to us. I mean, I'd like to hear how you guys, fans of anime, think, or if you have any minds that's if you think it's potential to have anime on your marketing, I'd like to be a part of it. Yes.
Let's hear it from the team.
Thank you.
Doing the deep